Isaiah 9, it talks about this great light that was promised that the people would see. Thousands of years after that, this dude rocks up and he's teaching on this mountainside, and the people had gathered around to see the great light. And basically, as he's standing there and he's giving his opening introduction, he makes this statement. He says, "You are the light of the world." That was the day when revolution started. People had come to see the great light, and the great light had said, "You are the light of the world." Each and every single one of us, we have a light to shine, and that we are included in this. It's not a spectator sport, but everyone is a part of it. Everyone has their place. He then goes on to say, a city on a hill, it cannot be hidden. He says, you don't light a lamp and then stick it under a basket. No, you light a lamp and you put it on a lampstand so it gives light to all who are in the room, that all can see. He said it needs to be the same with you, that people would see your light, your good works, and praise your Father in heaven. This message leaves us in one of two scenarios. Either in the basket scenario, where we've been given this amazing light, but we kind of hide it away and people can't see it. They just don't know about it. We don't make them aware. We don't let them see what's happening. Or we position ourselves with what Jesus' message seems to be more in favour of, is the lampstand. Positioning this light that all can see. I think this is key. The vision for CityHill is based on this philosophy, and it asks one question twice. That question gets asked as a community: how can we position the light that God has given us in a way that all within the surrounding community can see? Then the same question gets asked again, but for each individual member of the church in a pastoral setting on a one-to-one basis, getting to know each other, working out together where we think it would be best positioned in each other's life, in what particular hobby, how in the workplace, how in the home, how in the family, how in your community, how where you live. This is the question and the philosophy that CityHill is based on. Our Sunday morning service is going to be held in one of the venues on Clapham North High Street, between Clapham North and the Common. We're going to make it accessible so that those who've never been to church before can kind of understand the message. The music will be like really contemporary, slick back, stripped back, really cool. No Christianese allowed, so the language will be really accessible and easy to understand. One of the other expressions we're looking at, we're partnering with Richard Cootie, a Christian entrepreneur. We're going to be partnering with local independent businesses to say, hey, Jesus loves you, Kingdom of Heaven, all that jazz. I want to connect with you. I want to help increase your footfall, localized marketing, your spend per head, help your profit margins. And we also want to look at, for the shops that are selling materials, resources, products, we want to highlight their dead stocks, help clearance that to keep their cash flow running nice and smooth. This is one of the expressions that we're looking at. So if you're interested with the vision that we've shared and you fancy being a part of this or feel that's what God is calling you to do, please get in touch at the email address below or on our Facebook or Twitter.